he's here, but I wasn't sure we'd see him tonight. I wonder what the champ has to say.
Really, Mr. X? You're leading a rebellion
He just
with
put the whole
a ripoff
WWE locker
to
room on
something
notice.
that
Just
I
another
made
perk of being the
famous,
champ.
which is DeathRow. But as far as this rebellion goes, viewers, let me just bring up some history. Now, I know you're probably going to use the same old line about I'm living in the past. You see, I've been thinking of the past, all right, and what you did when you took that kendo stick straight to my back and betrayed me and the family once and for all. But you see, that kendo stick shot, I can never forgive you for it. Now, I know that we fought against each other, and the rest of them didn't pick sides, but it seems like now some, if not most all, of the OGs have chosen to be on your side, except for one. But I'll get to that one in a second. Damian Harris, I thought better of you. Of anybody's side, I would think you would have chosen the guy that believed in you. The guy that knew your true potential, and that is me. You see, I have always treated you and Demon like family. You think Mr. X feels that way about you? He calls you his boys. But why is that? So he can sacrifice you as sacrificial lambs to the slaughter when things don't turn out his way? Or to betray you himself by planting you down to the mat, possibly ending your careers? No, that wouldn't happen if you sided with me. But you guys made your bed. But then there is Demon. Demon, I always know that you were a man of few words and you just wanted to let your actions speak for them. In that case of punches and kicks, I respect that. But when did you want to be someone's bitch like Mr. X? He doesn't treat you like family. He puts himself above all others. He just wants you for power, and when he's done with you, he'll do the same thing to you as he did to me, and backstab you when you least expect it. But there was one, if not two, members of the OG DeathRow that have been also loyal to me themselves. That is the freak known as Tyson Jones, and everyone who's known my track record with him know that him and I became friends ever since the battle that I had in my CZW days when I beat an 8-foot monster that was wreaking havoc and injuring people left and right. To show once again why I can beat the unbeatable. And yet, from my times with murder charges with him, all the way up to DeathRow, Death Riders, he has been nothing more than loyal. Something that I appreciate in this group. A group based on family and trust. But it seems like I was wrong by picking 3 members. And that's the DeathRow Nomads rip-off Dollar Tree version of this group. And speaking of the other one, Victoria, my wife, not only loyal in marriage and that aspect of life, but she's been also a loyal family, a loyal soldier in the DeathRow, Death Riders. But you see, there's a huge difference that happened when this broke up. It's that I reinvented it. I have more of a bigger, more deadlier version of DeathRow than it's ever been. One that has been taking over, stacking the bodies, and one thing that I know that still eats up inside of you, Mr. X. The reason why I live rent-free in your head is because you disappointed me when you couldn't get the job done with the Satana mob, with Crazy Joseph, and more, even with the alliance that you made with Juan. It still wasn't good enough. But you see, I'm not worried about you and the Nomads. You want to know why that is? Because we have the numbers game. But not only that, but I have the awareness to know that out of anybody in the faction that I'm more worried about is you, Mr. X. Because I know the dastardly schemes that you're willing to go through. But don't worry, I set a place and time for our factions to clash. And that is going to be at EHCW War Games, the final battle. It will be the DeathRow Death Riders, the OGs, taking on the DeathRow Nomads. But just like any pack, any tribe, this isn't going to end with casualties of Demon and Damian Harris's bodies and Tyson Jones, aka the freaking Will Ali's bodies laid to wake due to how it all started. It's going to end how it all started. Alpha versus Alpha, Chief versus Chief against each other, and the winner wins it all. Wins the DeathRow name. As far as the members from the opposite team, whoever wins can do whatever they want with the others. Because know, Mr. X, that when I win and I beat you to reclaim what was already mine, you will be banished from the promised lands, from this family forever. But thankfully, because of my respect and more for Damian Harris and Demon, they will always be welcomed back to the family. And you
Loud
can
statement
believe
made by
that.
the champ.
Whoa, the champ put his foot down and proclaimed victory ahead of his next match.
A champion always knows how to handle pressure.